fucking score, motherfucker! Big fucking score! Huge fucking score again! South Carolina! South Carolina! South Carolina! South Carolina! When every sucker and their mother, even sharp people, every sports service, credited sports services, real people that have real fucking opinions, were going Clemson, Clemson, Clemson. And me and my dad were looking at each other like, is this fucking stealing? Now listen, we bet $300 million and laid 5.5 with South Carolina. Then we came back and bet another $300 million, laying 3.5 with South Carolina. And then we bet the balance of our money worldwide, $600 million minus 2. Everybody was betting Clemson. And we were like, what the fuck is going on here? Do you realize Vegas made more money on the Clemson sucker side than they've made on any game so far this year? Do you realize if I and my clients did not bet South Carolina, Vegas would have made close to $1 billion. But again, we murdered them. Now listen, the numbers I quote to you, when I'm betting $1 billion, obviously it's not in the United States. Obviously, it can't be in Nevada. Because in Nevada, who are they going to lay off to? That's why the line moves every $10,000, $50,000, $100,000 you bet. That's the bottom line. Who are they laying off to? The only place they could lay the money off to, these bookmakers in Nevada, these legal books, is Nevada. But if you go to, let's say, the Ladbrokes, if you go to William Hill, if you go outside the United States, they acknowledge the offshore sports books as real entities. So you could bet $100 million on a game. You could bet anything you want. You could bet $50 million on a game without a line move because they can lay off to the offshores. The offshores are legal entities. There's thousands of legal, legitimate offshore sports books in the country. Not in this country, but in the world. So again, when you go to Europe, you can bet your fucking ball sack, and it's much easier, and there's no bullshit, and you're not giving your social security number, and you're not giving your license, you're not hassled. That's why we move money offshore. Now, it's easier to make money offshore, out of this country, when you go to London, England, when you go to William Hill, when you go to Ladbroke. All my big bettors go to Europe. They don't go to Vegas, they go to fucking Europe. That's where they move the money. So you say, Stu, where the fuck are you moving this money? Outside the United States, fucking obviously. And again, South Carolina was stealing fucking money. Another score, 6 of 14 parlays win, cha-ching, 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 stealing fucking money. Now listen, Arizona State, Stanford, on Saturday night at 8 o'clock Eastern, will be my last Vegas trip for the 2013 season. The last Vegas trip for the 2013 season. This is your last chance of taking advantage of a game that we will have worldwide almost $3 billion on. That's right. That's right. 9 fucking zeros with a 3. $3 billion on this game worldwide. We will have over 50,000 customers in Europe at William Hill, at Ladbroke, hammering the European books throughout the world. We will also have over 20,000 people in Vegas stealing their fucking cash. We will also have everybody making the biggest bet of their life on Arizona State, Stanford, 8 o'clock Eastern, Saturday night. Get it right now. Now listen, I should be charging $250,000 for this. I should be charging $500,000 for this because we're done with little bettors. All we want are people that can fire 50 and 100 and 200 and 500,000 a game. That's all we want. All we want is people that bet 10 to 50,000 on 14 two-team parlays. That's all we want right now. We're full. We only want the master bettors. That's the only representation here. This is not for you. This is not for 99% of the world. This is for the millionaires and the billionaires. These are for the people that have fuck you money, that love gambling, that can afford to lose, that can afford to make a score, that can afford to risk $250,000, can risk $500,000, can risk $1 million, can risk $5 million, can risk $10 million. That's what we're looking for right now. Charging $79,999. Get over to StuFeiner.com, StuFeiner.com, StuFeiner.com. We have over 600 $1 million bettors right now with us. Bulk of our business is still the $50 better to $2,000 better. We have 30,000 of those clients. But we have 600 $1 million players playing with us right now. And again, we cater to everybody's needs. $25 better, $10 million better. We win consistently. We've won consistently for 23 out of 25 weeks. 23 winning weeks, only 2 losing weeks. And tonight, you can bet this Seattle-New Orleans game like it's a Vegas game. You can bet every fucking thing you own in the world on Seattle-New Orleans. I'm charging $9,999 at StuFinder.com, StuFinder.com, StuFinder.com for the winner of Seattle-New Orleans with the guarantee it must win, or I'm going to give you all my NFL through the Super Bowl, all my college bowls through when Florida State humiliates Ohio State on January 6th. Humiliates Ohio State on January 6th. If it goes that way, fucking kills Ohio State. You get all my bowls, all my NFL playoffs, everything through the Super Bowl for $9,999 purchase. You're only paying for the one game. The game's going to fucking win, so you really pay me $10,000 for one game. But I'm backing it up with $100,000 worth of service. $100,000 worth of service. $100,000 worth of service. Get it now at StuFinder.com, StuFinder.com, StuFinder.com. Plus, my college and pro basketball has been fucking amazing. Unbelievable. Epic. I win every fucking day. Another sweep over the weekend. Swept. Yesterday, fucking sweep. Pay me one best bet a day in college basketball, one best bet a day in NBA, every day. 7 days a week. Every day, 7 days a week, one single best bet in the NBA, one single best bet in college basketball. Plus, the Godfather, Howie Feiner, has focused on the over-under tonight. He's making a representation that the Seattle-New Orleans over-under is his over-under of the year. His over-under of the year. The Godfather will be betting $100 million on this over-under tonight, and I'm priced accordingly. Anybody could fucking pay it. It's $49 fucking dollars. Get it right now at StuFinder.com, StuFinder.com, StuFinder.com. On the free pick phone, 2 basketball winners free, 800-982-2211, 800-982-2211. Let's rock and roll. Let's score out from me, your source, Stu Feiner.